This is Awesome Powder Coat VW engine tin installation video. Here we're going to talk about fan shroud plugs. This is a plug you put in the heater duct outlet when you're not running heater boxes. Lots of people run these. There's some discussion about whether it's good or bad, but if you don't run heater boxes, you got to do something with these holes. So here's what's commonly done. On the left you have a Scat aftermarket fan shroud. On the right is a factory Volkswagen fan shroud. This is one of the little things that when you're putting an engine together can cause you all kinds of grief and really delay your project if you don't understand the subtle differences. On the left here is the Scat doghouse fan shroud, and here is fan shroud plug. It's an 1 3/4 freeze plug is what it really is, and it just fits in here, and you just tap it in with a hammer and it's in. They do give you some small screws. If it doesn't fit quite tight, you can always drill a hole and put a screw in. They give you enough to put like 3 on each side. Now, but the interesting thing is over here on the factory Volkswagen shroud, you take the same 1 3/4 plug. Look, it's too small. There's a big gap. The factory Volkswagen shroud takes an 1 7/8 plug. Again, put it in there, give it some tap with a hammer, it'll stay in. It's a subtle difference that if you're, if you're online and you buy fan shroud plugs, it just says fan shroud plugs. You'll typically get this. Although there is one place that sells a 2-inch freeze plug, which is designed to not be hammered in, but it goes over the outside like that, in which case you would have to use screws or something to hold it on, and in that case it would fit on this one or this one, but then you would tend to have a gap because it would be quite a bit bigger and rattle around, so you'd have to do that. If you need to locate these, the best place is to find yourself an old-timey mom and pop auto parts place and just go inside and say, hey, I need an 1 7/8 freeze plug. They'll have them. They're not expensive. If you go to some place like AutoZone or Napa, most of the guys there won't have a clue what you're talking about. This is some old school stuff here. So this is the kind of thing that you need to know that if you don't have the right plug, it'll totally stop your project.